Bonjour EI viewers. Welcome to St. Lucia. I'm Stephanie Cooper and my partner in crime is David. You may know us from this hit TV show. And we've officially found paradise. It's not a picture on Facebook, it's St. Lucia. I mean, wow, just wow. Welcome to Explore Itineraries channel.
This island is like the love child of a postcard, and a tropical cocktail shaken up with a twist of adventure.
And who better to explore it with than David, who, let's be honest, looks like he was sculpted by the gods. Don't tell him I said that.
Well, Stephanie, you could say the humidity is adding a certain volume to your hair, but look around. The green hills, the blue sea, it's like nature turned up the saturation. And the smell, it's like someone mixed fresh flowers with a hint of spice.
Okay, first off, let's not talk about my hair. Secondly, you're right about the scent. It's like walking into a fancy candle store, but it's real life. And the colors. I mean, I thought Paris was beautiful, but this is like a living, breathing Instagram filter.
You would say that, Stephanie. But yes, it's breathtaking. And the best part, no one is rushing. People are smiling, taking their time. It's like everyone's on vacation, even the locals.
Right? I've already seen 2 people stop for a casual chat, and I swear, no one's in a hurry. It's like we've stepped into a world where time doesn't matter. Oh, and get this, I just saw a chicken cross the road, like a real, live chicken.
Welcome to the Caribbean, Stephanie. I think we're in for quite the adventure.
So here you are, soaking up the island vibes of St. Lucia with us. Because let's face it, you deserve this. Now, before you get too comfortable with your coconut water and beach towel, let's dive into the story behind this island paradise.
First, a quick history lesson, but don't worry, we'll keep it fun. St. Lucia has a past that's as colorful as a Parisian fashion show. The island was originally inhabited by the Arawak and Carib people, who lived here in harmony with nature.
But then came the Europeans, who decided that this little slice of heaven was too good to pass up. The French and the British took turns fighting over the island like it was the last croissant in a Paris bakery.
Honestly, the tug of war between these two nations would make even the most dramatic reality show look tame.
But here's the twist. After years of back and forth, St. Lucia finally gained independence from Britain in 1979. And just like that, this small island nation stood on its own, proud and free. It's like the ultimate glow-up story, right?
Today, St. Lucia is a member of the Commonwealth, and while English is the official language, you'll hear a lot of French Creole being spoken too. It's like they took the best of both worlds and made it their own.
Now, let's talk about the people. St. Lucia has a population of around 180,000, which might sound small, but trust me, the island's heart is huge.
The diversity here is as vibrant as the sunsets. Most people are of African descent, with a rich blend of European, Indian, and Carib ancestry adding to the cultural mosaic.
You'll find that St. Lucians are some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet, always ready with a smile and a story to share.
While the beaches and mountains might be stealing the spotlight, let's shine a little light on the island starring roles in movies and TV shows. Because, let's face it, we all love a bit of Hollywood magic.
St. Lucia has played host to some seriously iconic films. Did you know they filmed parts of Pirates of the Caribbean here?
Really? Which one?
The first one. Dead Man's Chest. Can you believe we're sunbathing where Johnny Depp once swashbuckled? Quick, take my picture. I'm totally posting this. #PirateLife.
And if you're a fan of old school cinema, you might recognize the dramatic pythons from Superman 2. It's like the island was born to be on the big screen, with its jaw-dropping landscapes and cinematic sunsets.
But it's not just movies that have fallen in love with St. Lucia. The island has also been featured in TV shows that make you want to pack your bags immediately. Remember The Bachelor? Yes, those steamy, romantic moments? Some of them were filmed right here.
And we can't forget about The Amazing Race, where teams have dashed through St. Lucia's lush rainforests and along its stunning coastlines, all while we sit at home, biting our nails and dreaming of being there.
Now, let's talk about the people. St. Lucia may be small, but it has produced some seriously big names.
One of the most famous is Sir Derek Walcott, who won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1992. His poetry and plays are like a love letter to the Caribbean, capturing the spirit and soul of these islands.
Then there's Joseph Marcel, the actor best known as Geoffrey the Butler from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Can you imagine that iconic voice coming from this island?
And of course, there's Arthur Lewis, the first black man to win a Nobel Prize in economics.
Okay, so you're convinced to ditch the Eiffel Tower for the Pitons. Smart move. But let's get real. This isn't Paris. You're in the Caribbean. Different rules apply. Let's drop some travel tips and a few do's and don'ts. After all, a little insider knowledge never hurt anyone, right?
St. Lucia's weather is like a warm hug, but it can turn into a steamy sauna in no time. Light, breathable clothing is your best friend, and don't forget a hat and sunscreen. I learned the hard way that tropical sun doesn't play around.
And for those of you who can't live without your phone, bring a waterproof case. You're going to want to snap photos everywhere. And the last thing you need is a soggy smartphone.
Do embrace the laid-back vibe. This isn't a fashion show, it's a beach day. St. Lucia runs on its own schedule, which is just a polite way of saying that things might not always happen when you expect them to.
Do learn a few Creole phrases. It'll make you sound like a total jet setter, and chatting up with the locals is how you can immerse deeper into the culture. We'll get you started with some phrases.
Do try the local rum. But pace yourself. You don't want to end up singing calypso to the fish.
Do get cash before you explore. While cards are accepted in most places, having some Eastern Caribbean dollars on hand is a good idea.
Especially if you plan on shopping at local markets or hopping on a bus.
Don't expect Parisian efficiency. Island time is real, very real. Now, David, where is my rum runner?
Don't forget to bargain at the markets. You can haggle like a pro in no time.
Don't be afraid to explore. Sure, the beaches are stunning, but there's so much more to this island. Get out and explore the rainforests, the local villages, and the vibrant markets.
Just remember, while it's tempting to go off the beaten path, always respect the local customs and private properties.
Don't drink the tap water here. Stay hydrated with bottled water to be safe.
As you stroll along the beach, you're hit with a sudden urge to know more about this paradise. Stephanie, ever the social media maven, is already on it.
Guys, did you know St. Lucia is the only country named after a woman? St. Lucy, to be exact. How's that for girl power? Oh my god, you guys. In our previous video, we mentioned that St. Lucia has a drive-in volcanoes. Like actual volcanoes you can drive into?
Well, that's one way to spice up a road trip.
As you continue your walk, you learn more about St. Lucian culture. The locals tell you about their love for cricket, their colorful carnival celebrations, and the importance of their national dish. More on that later, stay tuned.
And let's not forget the invention of the steel pan. While it originated in Trinidad and Tobago, St. Lucia has embraced it as a part of its musical culture. You can hear it in the local music, and it's incredible.
Oh, and here's another unique fact. St. Lucia is home to the world's only known drive-through rainforest. You can literally drive through the lush greenery. It's like a real-life jungle safari.
Only in St. Lucia. And you know what else is unique? The traditional dance called the quadrille. It's a mix of African and European dance styles, and it's beautiful to watch.
Guys, what if we just stayed here forever?
Hold your horse, Stephanie. But you know, it's not a bad thought. This could be a great place for digital nomads like you.
The island's laid-back lifestyle, stunning natural beauty, and warm people make it an appealing option for retirees and digital nomads alike.
Imagine waking up to the sound of waves crashing and spending your afternoons under a palm tree, laptop in hand, with the pythons as your backdrop. It's like living in a screensaver, but it's real life.
The cost of living is relatively affordable, especially if you're earning in a stronger currency. Oh my God, they have a retirement visa program. You can retire here by investing in their various investments, such as real estate. That's like not a bad deal for island life.
Plus, the community is so welcoming.
There are already quite a few expats and digital nomads who call St. Lucia home. It's like this little global village.
That's true. And with the time zone being what it is, it's convenient for digital nomads working with clients in the US or Europe. However, it's not all sunshine and mai tais.
Yeah, you're right. For one, the cost of goods can be high, especially when it comes to imported items.
Shipping anything from abroad can be expensive and slow, so be prepared to adapt to what's available locally. Also, while the pace of life is wonderfully slow, it can be frustrating if you're trying to get things done quickly. Patience is key.
I guess my same-day delivery addiction would have to go.
And good luck finding ingredients for fancy French cuisine.
And while the healthcare system is generally good, it might not be up to the standards some expats are used to. Many expats keep international insurance or plan trips home for major procedures.
And let's not forget the infrastructure. While internet coverage is good in many areas, it might not be as fast or reliable as you're used to back home, especially in more remote parts of the island. For digital nomads, this could be a deal breaker depending on the kind of work you do.
Additionally, the roads and public transportation might not be as reliable as what you'd find in bigger cities.
And don't forget about the hurricanes. The weather's amazing, but the storm season is not funny.
But you know what? Despite these challenges, there's something really special about this place. The culture, the people, the natural beauty, it's all worth considering.
I agree. And for retirees, there are plenty of social activities and groups to join. It's not like you'd be bored here. Plus, the weather is amazing year-round. No more cold Parisian winters.
If you're anything like us, one of the best parts of traveling is diving headfirst into the local food scene. Trust me, St. Lucia's cuisine is an adventure all its own.
The food here is a vibrant fusion of African, Caribbean, European, and Indian flavors. You're in for a treat.
First up, you've got to try the national dish, green fig and saltfish. Don't let the name fool you. Green figs are actually unripe bananas, and they're cooked up with salted codfish.
This dish is a perfect blend of salty and savory, with a touch of sweetness from the bananas. It's special because it's not just a meal. It's a taste of the island's history, blending African and European influences into something uniquely St. Lucian.
Another must-try is bouillon, a hearty soup made with ground provisions like sweet potatoes and dasheen, vegetables, and sometimes meat or fish.
It's the kind of meal that feels like a warm hug from a Caribbean grandmother. Perfect for getting a real sense of local flavors. And trust me, it's so satisfying.
When you're in Castries, the island's capital, make sure to sample Accra, deep-fried fritters made from salted codfish. These crispy bites are often spiced with herbs and peppers, making them a popular snack or appetizer.
What makes them special is the way they blend the salty tang of the cod with the crunch of the fried batter. Pure bliss with every bite. Don't forget to click the links below in our show notes to access great deals on your flight from booking.com.
Now, let's talk about callaloo soup. This dish is made from the leafy greens of the dasheen plant, blended with coconut milk, garlic, and sometimes crab or pork for added flavor.
Callaloo is unique because it's a staple across the Caribbean, but each island adds its own twist. St. Lucian callaloo is rich, creamy, and just a bit spicy, making it a must-try.
When it comes to drinks, you can't leave the island without trying cocoa tea. This isn't your average hot chocolate. It's made from locally grown cocoa, mixed with spices like cinnamon and nutmeg. This is a traditional drink that's been enjoyed for generations, often served with breakfast.
Have you tried the Piton beer yet? It's brewed right here on the island and named after the famous Piton Mountains.
And for something with a kick, try Bounty Rum, St. Lucia's pride and joy. Whether you sip it straight or mix it into a cocktail, you'll get a taste of the island's sugarcane heritage. The rum is crafted right here on the island, giving it an authentic Caribbean flavor that's hard to beat.
For street food, head over to the Castries Market. It's bustling with vendors selling everything from fresh fruits to ready-to-eat snacks. This is where you'll find Johnny Cakes.
It's small, fried dough balls that are light, fluffy, and oh so addictive. They're perfect for a quick bite while you explore the city.
Another spot to check out is the Gross Isla Street Party, held every Friday night. Here, the streets come alive with music, dancing, and some of the best street food on the island.
You'll find everything from grilled fish to barbecue chicken, all cooked right in front of you. The atmosphere is electric, and the food is just as vibrant.
Oh, and what about the seafood? I've heard the grilled fish here is out of this world. Fresh, flavorful, and straight from the ocean.
You're right. The seafood is exceptional. And if you're feeling adventurous, try the lambi. David, I've heard about this place called the Coal Pot Restaurant. It's supposed to be one of the best spots for local cuisine. Their Creole-style dishes are legendary.
For something truly unique, head to the Sheen restaurant at Ladera Resort. This place is famous for its breathtaking views of the pitons, but the food is just as impressive.
They focus on farm-to-table cuisine, with ingredients sourced from local farmers. Try the pumpkin soup or the jerk chicken. They're dishes you'll remember long after you've left the island.
As you sit back, taking in the final moments of your St. Lucian adventure, you can't help but feel a sense of wonder. We've been exploring this island together, soaking up the sun, indulging in the local flavors, and getting lost in the vibrant culture.
But here's the thing. St. Lucia isn't just about checking off a list of places to see. It's about letting go, diving in, and experiencing everything this island has to offer with an open heart and a curious spirit.
And now, as the sun begins to set, painting the sky with shades of pink and orange, you realize something. St. Lucia isn't just a destination. It's a feeling.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night.
Mazel tov to you travelers out there. Book your travel and let's get this vacation started.
Remember, half the fun of any vacation is in the planning phase. Do your research and plan your itinerary in advance. Your support means the world to us, so don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and remember, the world is waiting for you. Until next time.